What's up, everybody? Hey, I wanted to jump on here. We're a few days into Practice 21. And so I wanted to jump on here and give us a few tips as we are just trying to figure out our January practice of Scripture before phone. So here's the first tip. The first tip is to make sure that you give yourself grace, okay? Every new habit we try to pick up in our life, doesn't matter what kind of habit it is. Man, when we're trying to start a new habit, it feels odd, it's hard, feels weird. We forget, right, that we're trying to do it, and so we automatically fall back into old patterns that we had. And so here's the deal. And this is true not just for Scripture before phone. This is true for every practice we're doing in Practice 21. It's so important that as we're trying to build these new habits and rhythms into our lives, we give ourselves grace. We try to give ourselves a little bit of the grace that God gives to us, right? And so here's the deal. If we mess up, keep moving forward. If we mess up, then just try again. Keep starting over. This is so important, we are not doing Scripture before phone or any of these practices to try to become the beloved sons and daughters of God. We already are, okay? So we're not doing any of these practices to try to become the beloved sons and daughters of God. These practices can help us get rooted and grounded in the identity that we already have. And since we're already sons and daughters, it's really important. Give yourself grace as we try to build these new habits and rhythms into our lives. Here's another one. Turn off notifications on your phone. Just turn off the notifications on your phone. Listen, if you don't, your phone is going to constantly bing and buzz and things are going to pop up on your screen. Our phones are going to constantly try to get our attention, okay? And so just turn the notifications off. It's hard to give our attention to God and to the things that around us that are really important that we want to give our attention to if we are constantly giving our attention to our phones. So turn the notifications off. Turn all Facebook notifications off. Every one of them. Do it. Just do it right now. Turn all Twitter, turn all social media notifications. Just turn them off. Maybe you can keep your text messages on or whatever. Just turn them off. Just turn them off. And you can go and check it out. I promise the world will continue to go on. Things will be okay if you turn your notifications off. Try it. See what happens. Here's the last tip for the day. And we're going to keep coming back to this one throughout the year, but this is a really big one. Let's just jump right into it now. Last tip I'll give you today is to embrace boredom. I'll say it again. Embrace boredom. Like I said, this is going to come up a lot during the year. But right now, we can eliminate boredom, right? If I'm bored, grab my phone. Boom, let's start checking email. Let's start scrolling. Let's open up YouTube and let's watch a video, or I can even watch TV, a movie on my phone. I want us to embrace boredom. Embracing boredom is actually a powerful spiritual principle. So those times maybe when we're standing in line at Walmart, or a lot of people, grab their phone when they're waiting at a red light, or those moments when we're bored are actually moments when we can learn to turn to God. Instead of giving our attention to something else when we're I'm bored, I've got nothing to do, let me give my attention to my phone, or just something, or TV, could be anything. Learning to embrace boredom can build into our lives a habit of turning to God. So I'm bored, turn to God, look at the gifts, look at the good things around me in this moment. I can give my attention to the things around me that I really want to give my attention to, that are really important. So embrace boredom. Don't try to distract yourself. Learn how to embrace boredom and even make boredom a trigger to go to God. Again, that's going to be something we're going to come back to over and over throughout the year, especially with our February practice of breath prayer, breathing prayer. We'll come back to that. So our 3 tips for today: give yourself grace. All right, this is all new. It doesn't matter who we are, how far along we are with the Lord. Give yourself a little bit of the grace God gives to you. Turn off notifications on your phone. Okay, just try it. And then number 3 is to embrace boredom. Hey, I would encourage everybody in this group. We've picked up a lot of new people. This is so awesome. You guys are really hungry for this, and people are really diving in. We've picked up a lot of new people here in the past couple of days since we started on Monday. And so one of the things I would actually point us to is to go back a little bit in the group, to the post where we asked people how this is going. It's in the units. You can find it there as well. But the post from a couple of days ago, I believe it was early on Monday, of just where I asked how's Scripture Before Phone going for you guys. A lot of people put in some awesome tips in there. So I would really encourage everybody, go read the comment section in that post. Man, so many of you guys just shared some really helpful things to help take Scripture Before Phone to another level, make it something real in our lives, and just talk about how it's working for you. All right. Hey guys, I'm praying for you. So awesome that so many people are jumping on board with Practice 21. Man, love you guys. Have a great day.